If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the clutter in your home, you are not alone. Many people start the journey to a simpler, more organized space, only to find themselves discouraged by the daunting task ahead. The road to decluttering can often seem filled with endless challenges, missteps, and discouragements that make it just seem easier to give up. But what if some of the obstacles we face are built on misconceptions? What if some of the assumptions we believe to be true are actually the beliefs holding us back from going forward? In some instances, that is exactly the case. So let's address and dismantle the 10 biggest decluttering lies that might be holding you back so that you can move forward with confidence and clarity. Lie number 1. Decluttering has no endpoint. One of the most damaging misconceptions is that decluttering is an endless task. This lie can make the process seem overwhelming and downright futile. But in reality, while our needs and circumstances change over time, requiring periodic reassessment, decluttering does not need to be a job without an endpoint. Decluttering, in its initial phase, does have an end, and it is amazing when you get there. Then, by establishing a mindful approach to what we buy, reassessing what items bring value into our lives, we can maintain a clutter-free environment that grows and adapts with us. Lie number 2, that decluttering has to go slow. Many believe that decluttering must be a slow, gradual process. While for some, taking it slow helps prevent overwhelm, this isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. Some might find that a more rapid decluttering session can lead to quick, motivating changes that inspire further action. The key is to understand your emotional and physical limits and choose a pace that suits your lifestyle and preferences. Lie number 3, decluttering decisions should be easy. This lie can be particularly discouraging. If you find making decluttering decisions difficult, you're not alone. Deciding what to keep and what to let go of can become a very emotional process. Acknowledge that it's okay to feel attached to your belongings and to struggle with some of these decisions. But over time, as you practice, this process will become easier. Lie number 4, you need to be a minimalist to declutter. Decluttering does not require you to live with the bare minimum. Now look, I think minimalism is great, but there's a difference between decluttering and minimalism. Embrace decluttering as a way to enhance your life by removing excess, but not everything if you're not ready. A 5th decluttering lie is this, that you should keep everything you use. Let me reframe your thinking a little bit about decluttering. Many people start with the question, do I use this? And if the answer is yes, they'll quickly decide to keep the item. But the reality is, just because you use an item doesn't mean you need to keep it. Our homes are filled with countless things we think we need just because we occasionally use them. But if there's something else in the home that can accomplish the same task, we don't need to keep every extra. Number 6, you should never regret letting something go. Regret is a natural part of life, and decluttering is no exception. It's normal to occasionally regret a decision to part with an item. However, these regrets are often few and far between, and typically they don't outweigh the benefits and freedom that comes with decluttering. Besides, it's better to get rid of 1,000 things and realize maybe you needed one of them later than it is to keep 999 things in your home that you never use. Lie number 7, the more you throw out, the better. Decluttering isn't just about throwing things away. It's about making thoughtful decisions on what to keep and what to part with. Donating, recycling, even selling some items are all part of a responsible decluttering process that respects both your belongings and the environment and can be motivating in and of itself. The eighth decluttering lie is this, that decluttering is expensive. Some think that decluttering involves buying fancy organizational tools and systems and bins. In truth, decluttering should help reduce your need for additional items. Don't confuse decluttering with organizing. Use what you have first before any need to buy any new storage solutions. Number 9, a clean space equals a decluttered space. It's really easy to confuse cleanliness with decluttering. A clean home isn't necessarily decluttered if closets and drawers are bursting at the seams. True decluttering involves reducing the number of possessions, not just organizing them neatly. And number 10, the 10th decluttering lie is this, that decluttering is entirely physical. While decluttering your physical space is crucial, don't overlook the mental and emotional clutter weighing on your life. Simplifying your schedule, commitments, and your digital life can also have profound effects on your overall well-being. By recognizing these 10 decluttering lies, we can approach the process with a clearer understanding and realistic expectations and often better motivation. Decluttering is absolutely a personal journey that will be tailored to fit your life and your values. But regardless of how you define it, you're paving the way for a more meaningful and purpose-filled life. You can do it.